What you gonna do? Yeah, 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 yeah. What's going on, YouTube family? What's up, YouTube family? How y'all doing? What the business is? What's going on, y'all?
What's up? What's up, niggas?
Man,
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
we are here. No, we not going nowhere. We here, baby. It's your boy Sean Wildcat. You know what I'm saying? Future crypto millionaire is all under the tutelage of your boy over there, Crypto Dragon Emperor. What's going on, man?
Shit, doing good. Just out doing errands and runs real quick before I get back so I can get this magnificent news. Because as you can see, for what I have posted to you, the banks are going a little bit stir crazy. And I want to get into that a bit later on today. Yeah, the banks scrambling, talking about the fintech companies and stuff with the stable coins that they have is what's causing a ruckus in the banks, which may take away from traditional banking avenues.
Okay.
Which they're basically saying, hey, we don't want them to take away the opportunity since we only give 0.01% to 0.02%, and they're giving up all the way up to almost 10%. That's going to crush us. Fuck yeah, willing. Fuck traditional banking. I'm my own man with the assets that we're accumulating and that we have together. We're our own banks with the leverages of what we're able to encapsulate on that shit. So that's the reason why the traditional banks are going crazy, because of what we're able to do, because the money's back in our hands now, and there's other stuff of what we're able to do. Now the banks are scrambling towards us so that way they can network with us. Just like with the all-time favorite XRP. They're looking at ways of accumulating XRP on a custodial account and then non-custodial as well too, so that way they can tap into the ETFs and other stuff like that. But the major threat that they have to them right now is the stable coins, because it puts the power back into the people and takes the power away from them. That's the real reason why. What pump is that? That is...
Now you know if you know crypto when he can be out and about. He at the gas station right now. He over here just then paused in his informing us of of some current events without even teleprompters or anything. He just over there just informing us at the same time and at the gas pump. You hear this shit, man?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
This dude know his shit, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Even always China's doing to a couple of other areas, Brazil too, for their stable coins and what they got going. Sorry about that. Can I get 15 on pump too, please? Yeah. Even from the stable coin legislation of what they just passed over there in Brazil, what they're doing in the AAU, thank you very much too. What they're doing over there, and that's the reason why we're trying to tell people they need to go ahead and stock up on them stable coins before everything really happens. Otherwise, they're going to be in a real bad rut. Just like with Ripple Labs, RLUSD, they're sitting up there giving out money to individuals to help offset stuff. The Fed's using RLUSD in order to help to offset the deficit. Bitcoin is just the front of everybody else, because they got everybody so focused on Bitcoin for the fact that they're not stacking their assets over there in regards to stable coins. While Bitcoin is just a store of value, and the key thing that they keep forgetting about the acronym for Bitcoin, which is BTC. BTC is Beta Test Coin. So that's the reason why it's just a store of value and doesn't have any real utilitarian use, unlike your stable coins and your other payment tokens of what they have. And that's the major thing that a lot of people miss out on, because they're just so focused on the store of value, but they're not looking at the actual spending applications, the utilitarian uses behind certain cryptocurrencies and what you're able to do with those. And then if you have those assets that have a utilitarian usage behind it, and then you excuse me, sorry about that. Somebody just
that was you pulling off. That was you pulling off.
That's not me pulling off. That's somebody trying to show off.
Hey man, you got a heavy foot, bro.
Yeah, there's people trying to show off. But
that nigga
but if
got
you have the assets to have utilitarian value behind it,
bro.
I got crypto foot. I like that. But nah, for real, if you hold on to the assets that have a utilitarian value, and you're able to turn around and leverage that, such as in the format where, like I'll be saying about liquidity pools, staking measurements, and other stuff like that, you're able to have your crypto to make money for you. So, like how most people would traditionally treat crypto assets, like how you do with stocks, and you get in and you quickly sell it, you're actually losing money out over in the long term because you're buying and selling and not looking at it as an actual asset, and it's an asset. It has utility features behind it. You can't. There's no utility behind any stock. Or point out to me one stock that has utilitarian value behind it. I'll wait.
I ain't gonna do it. Can you do it, Max?
I'll wait.
I ain't doing.
That's my whole point. There is no utilitarian value behind stocks. Stocks is just a way for you, yes, to invest so you can make money, depending on how that company's doing. But when you have assets that's moving, and regardless of what the company's necessarily doing, that asset is making moves and making, like, literally making moves and doing numbers and other stuff like that. I'd rather focus on more along the lines of the utilitarian assets that can make me money while I'm sitting here brushing my teeth or while I'm washing my ass, to be honest with you, while still investing in your traditional stocks to make sure that I have that money flow going through as well too. But ultimately, yeah, no, I need to make sure that my money's making money for me and not just sitting there not doing anything, and then hoping and praying that something actually happens to it, or that I'm at the sway of what the marketplace does. I'm not fixing to do all that. I'm fixing to take these red days, be happy by that discount because those assets are going to go back up, and then turn around and make more money off of it. That's why I will say this all the time to everybody that ever listens to us and everything else like that. You really do need to look for liquidity pools and staking measures so that way your money is making money for you, regardless if the market's going up or if the market's going down. Because if the market goes down a little bit, that just gives you the opportunity to buy more of that asset, and you're still getting a dividend payout. When the market goes up, guess what? Now you have more of said asset, and if you stake that asset while the marketplace was going down, now you have an even higher dividend payout because that asset went up. So now, not only did you make money when the asset was quote unquote down, now you're making even more money when the asset goes up because you doubled up on the asset because you bought it was at a lower price. Hello. Anyway, let me mute real quick because I'm back driving around and I gotta go pick up this package real quick. But I wanted to drop that before I do news later.
Hey, it's all good. We like the off the cut ramble of the crypto, stuff that's going on, current events and whatnot, showing people that he don't have to have a teleprompter or anything like that to be insightful, and to give you much needed information on the crypto market. We haven't even got to the crypto news yet. This is just him opining and letting you know what's going on. Very beneficial. So without further ado,
hold on, real quick. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this Wnba play that's going on real quick. I got to talk about that because hopefully some of our viewers have gotten into it. And I know me and you, we have our thing going on about that bitch shit and penny. But one key thing that I want our viewers to pay attention to in regards to Wnba, anytime the marketplace goes down, Wnba goes up. Also, in the same respect of when the marketplace goes up, Wnba goes down just a little bit and then it goes up. So
I did not know that. I didn't know.
That's why I kept saying what I kept saying, bro. Pete, think about it. Remember when the marketplace was down the other day and Wnba was up 30%? Right. Notice how the marketplace went down today and Wnba went down a little bit and then it shot up how many percentage? Look to see what Wnba is right now.
I gotta look at it because you be the one that be looking at that shit all the time. Man, I put my shit in and I play accordingly.
Yeah, I do look at it constantly. But look to see how much Wnba went up today alone. And look to see that it hasn't dropped below a certain numerical value.
Well, I already said I was gonna get back into day trading crypto anyway because I made a killing one day mess around with Bitcoin, man. I took like $800.
I day trade Z-Back. Fuck you mean?
I feel you.
But yeah, if you look at the price of Z-Back, it's still right there underneath the penny, sitting there at that 6. It went to 7, and then it dropped down to the 6, and it's where we're at now.
I'm in here now because I got like 20,000 Z-Back in this thing. I got to get 1 million before the end of the dang summer, man. I got to.
Yeah, because I got to too, bro. Like,
coin. Okay, so check this out now. It says Z-Back is at 0.006.
Boom.
It said one day it went down -13. But if you look at the 1 year average, it's sitting at 215%.
And what's it sitting at for the month?
For the month?
Yep.
Ooh. That joker's sitting at 345% in the positive. It has risen.
And this is as they're getting stuff together for the Genius bill, as they're getting stuff together for what the big beautiful bill and other stuff like that too. Notice how certain stuff is starting to run up. Shit's dropping like motherfucking crazy right now because it's supposed to, because of the news of what Trump has did and everything else is. Everything is going
the big beautiful bill. You talking about the big beautiful bill?
Just as planned, even with the announcement of like, you know, the play that they're doing with Elon Musk leaving and stuff like that. All the play. Notice how that market has got manipulated. And that's the same.
Notice how they don't bring up the fact that he was on a 130-day contract any freaking way. They don't bring that up.
Nope. And he's done with his contract. And now they're making it seem like it's a huge fucking deal. And it's not. Because
like he need to rescue his Tesla dealerships. That he
and that's going to distract the hell out of people too. You know what? I'm a hit. Let me see how long it's gonna take for him. Slide. Nigga, I'm outside, bro. Jeez. But yeah, that's a huge ass motherfucking distract. I might as well cut my car back on.
He is only the 12.8% individual shareholder. Like 410 million and some change shares, representing only 12.8% of the Tesla ownership. 12.8%.
But yeah, that's a play in order just to get people distracted more, so that way they give more people other shit like that. Because as the market,
how Cat Williams said that shit, man, the last time. What Max said? Max, you have been eerily quiet, sir. I forgot he said. Is he still on the phone?
I think so, ain't he?
Yeah, he's being distant today, folks. I don't know.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
I apologize, people. You know, Max can be a little, you know, shy at times. He doesn't want to come out and play. I don't know why.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about the Z-Back play just really quickly. So
go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
Y'all get y'all ass the fuck in. Y'all got good 2 weeks to a month before that bitch hit a penny. Once that bitch hit a penny, y'all stuff the fuck out.
You say 2 months. I say it's gonna be at least till end of summer.
I'll say 2 weeks to a month is what it is. 2 weeks to a month is what we got before it hits the penny, because of what's getting ready to happen.
If I get another
June 5th is the next time that they're having a talk.
That thing and that thing hit a goddamn penny.
All right, my bad.
I'm buying a villa.
I'm back, goddammit. I'm buying
a villa.
Put it like this. I got pretty much over 300,000 tokens is what I pretty much got on it. So that's why I'm wanting it to hit a penny. Once it hits the penny, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm well over. I'm well over. I don't say much, but yeah, numerical wise, bro. If you got over 200 about what 200K fucking Z-back, you over 1,000 already, and that's under a fucking penny. Once it hits a fucking penny, that's
you
it.
want to hear something?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon. This is how salty I am, Dragon. Why the fuck? I was getting ready to throw money in the Z-back, right? Threw money in the Z-back. Wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention because you gave me the best advice. Just buy it and let it sit, right? Just buy it, let it sit. So I get ready to buy about like 50, maybe 60,000 worth of Z-back, and I just bought it. Then I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker went up about 50%. I was like, God damn it.
What did you do? What did you do?
No, nothing. I said, all right, no. My bad.
You don't get the hell out. Dude, I'm sitting here thinking you finna say something traumatic happened, and that's all you had to say, bro.
No, my bad. My bad. It was the music just turned up on my end and shit. So I was just like, hold on, let me just
man, you got me hanging out here on the fucking cliff, nigga.
So Z-Bet, I bought like I bought a couple of $10,000 worth of shares and shit. And so I was just like, yo, what the fuck going on? Then I seen this motherfucker skyrocket. I was like, what the fuck? Then I automatically thought about my homeboy. I was like, I told this nigga. Because he had about $3,000 he could put in. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna do Z-back. And I'm
gonna say this money drop. I'm putting $1,000 into that bitch. You got me fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, bro. I was like, yo, throw $3,000 in the Z-back, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, I told him throw $3,000 in Z-back. I was like, yo. I send you a link to the group the whole entire time, but I was like, this motherfucker's been talking about nothing but this shit. I was like, this nigga talk about this goddamn Z-back more. He talking about pussy, goddamn it.
Boy, you do.
I was like, you better buy this goddamn Z-back. This nigga, he didn't buy a goddamn dime of it and feeling sick about it.
I bet you did.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I'm going to say it like this.
Feeling sick.
Look, I'm going to say it like this. With about a $400 initial investment and you're damn near up $800, that's on him for not buying it. Right.
Damn sure is.
No, I'm salty because hold on. The reason why I'm so goddamn salty is the fact that I was gonna throw all this fucking money in Z-back before it was gonna goddamn go up and shit. Because I knew I heard some goddamn crypto dude on goddamn YouTube like $1 million plus, and he was talking about it. I was like, shit, let me buy some more of this shit before these niggas get in this motherfucker.
Now it's starting to spread like wildfire. More and more people
some of that Hondo today.
Yeah, man. Well, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? This is your neighborhood asshole, Max Powers.
Fuck it up.
There you go with this shit.
This is your neighborhood asshole, Max Powers. Don't listen to anything. Don't listen to anything Sean got to goddamn say. Listen, everything crypto outside of Dragon, outside of that, the nigga C9. Don't believe him. The nigga.
What? Bro, man. You C9 on me, bro?
Dude, I wonder why he got to come in with the daggum shade already, dog. He coming with
Hey, goddamn it. You lucky I had my nightshades on, too, while I was talking, nigga. No, man, I'm just here at the... Shit, they already got them evaluated me. They just like, shit, nigga. One more fuck up, nigga. We just gonna lock your ass up, nigga. We gonna put you in a straight jacket, lock your ass up, nigga, and be like, we just saved the world from this nigga. We saved these niggas gonna celebrate like goddamn the Avengers, the goddamn the Avengers of the first movie, nigga. Shit, you guys ever had shawarma before? Goddamn. So
Man, I don't know what that shit is, man. All I know is you doing these introductions mighty fucking late, man.
Don't forget the
bubbles. Max Mumble Rants, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to
Mumble Rant, dog.
Sure.
Okay, we let's go into some Max Mumble Rants, y'all. And I messed around the other day, and I messed around and hit one of my goddamn sound effect things. So this is how we're gonna start off Max Mumble Rants today.
What more you want from me?
Oh shit! But anyway, here we go, guys. Max Mumble Rants.
Give me a cover, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Forgive me, y'all. I'm pulling on this decaf kush that I got from goddamn the Indian spot. Some good decaf kush.
Bro, appreciate you, dog. You have a good one, man.
Hey man, you know, hey, anytime I smoke this decaf kush, man, hey, it's all. Anybody don't know what decaf kush is? It's the goddamn fake. It's a.
I'm sorry. God damn, it's to read.
Yeah, you better put that shit in the goddamn. Now the plastic bags don't work, man. They should be sleeping through the plastic bag.
Yeah, boy, this shit lit the fuck out of my car. I'm like, damn. I can smell this shit bad. I'm glad I'm right down the street from the house.
Yeah. Hey man, shit. Hey man, hey, shout out to my old plug back in the day, man. When I was able to smoke that good shit. Shout out to my old plug back in the day for selling me that weak shit, because I did get pulled over by police that night, and that nigga was just like, "All right, sir, you have a good day." I'm like, "All right." God damn, this shit weak. He ain't smell this shit. I wasn't back. You good, Shaggy? Nigga hit that shit in the bowl. Nigga,
you are clowning, dog.
I'm laughing.
Oh, you laughing? Oh, I thought you hit that shit out the bowl. It was like,
I'm laughing, dog, because that shit's funny, because it's true. This same shit happened to me, like, this motherfucker didn't stutter shit, but nah, it ain't good enough for me to take you in for it. Like, damn. All right, you have a good day. You too. You ain't gotta insult me and my weed, but all right, bye.
Man, that shit has happened to me twice, bro. I finished just smoking that shit in a goddamn car, had my seatbelt off and everything, speeding, got the blasting music and shit. Then goddamn Atlanta, man, this shit was about 14 years ago. Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta PD on the motorcycle pulled my ass over. He was just like, he's like, "You good?" I was just like, "Yeah, I'm good." He was just like,
"What more do you want from me?"
He was like, this motherfucker was like, yo, he was like, you goddamn speeding, you blast the music, and you blast the music, and your seatbelt off, and you speeding. And he was just like, "Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit smell too, man. You have a good." I was like, "What the fuck?"
He let you go because you had some bone weed.
Man, he could smell the struggle. He smelled the struggle.
He could smell the struggle.
I'm done. Yeah. I'm using that shit. I promise you. I'm stealing that shit. Anybody got some bunk ass shit, like, man, I can smell the struggle.
He smelled the struggle. He was like, go
to the office. You gotta go to the office.
Hey, funny thing is, this is a true motherfucking story. This nigga, because the whole entire time this shit was going on and shit, I'm on the phone with my cousin and shit. And my cousin, he's just laughing his ass off in the background because he hear me talking to this nigga. He was just like, because usually when I start talking to officer, it depends. If I'm relaxed, oh, I'm talking white than a motherfucker. Hello, officer. How are you doing, sir? Hey, how are you, officer?
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I did hit them with the Dave Chappelle. I did not know that I could do that. You can't smoke no.
What's something wrong with you, man?
You can't smoke.
Something's wrong with you, man. I swear it is.
Man, hey, that was the same thing. That was the same thing I told my dealer, bro. I was like, bro, I appreciate you selling me this shit. And I said at the same time, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, I was like, nigga, this weak ass shit, bro. I was like, the goddamn police, he went, man, police were only gonna lock me up for that. He was like, they make fun of me if I come with this nigga with this bullshit ass weed. You have a nice day, son. Yes, sir, officer. But anyway, guys. Man. So, my mumble rant for tonight. So, I would like to talk to everybody about why.
What you want to talk about, dog?
Why? I'm going to talk about the Pookies for today.
You gonna talk about the Pookies, dog?
I'm talking about the Pookies. It's kind of probably part one of the reasons why I was late, because I was talking shit with my auntie. Whenever me and my auntie start talking shit, we talk shit for hours. My auntie is the only woman only black woman that I will ever argue with, because at the end of the day, my auntie, she can tell me go fuck myself, and you hungry, baby? I'm gonna cook you something. That's my auntie for you. My auntie. I was talking to my auntie. I was explaining to my auntie how if it wasn't for her being a great woman, and I'm using the word great, our family would not be the way it is right now.
Man, I'm done for a minute, man. Oh, excuse me, dog.
So our family wouldn't be as it is right now if it wasn't for her, and the good and the bad, but mostly good, because my auntie, she got millions and millions of dollars in New York real estate that she has not sold it off yet. The reason why she hasn't sold it off is because all of our family lives in those houses she owns. And so we're talking and talking. Then one of my cousins she brought up, which I have no ill feelings towards. I have nothing against the man except for the fact that he a Pookie. Now, he's not.
Sorry about that.
He's not just the only Pookie in my family. We got multiple Pookies in my goddamn family. Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay.
So what now? What'd you say, Draken?
Letting you know that I finally made it to the house.
Okay, go ahead and finish with your Pookie story, dog.
Yeah, shit, this nigga goddamn, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say.
Oh shit!
Damn, this nigga, he got me.
There we go.
The decaf Kush is kicking in, y'all. About to get wild. This bullshit ass diet weed.
Decaf Kush.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Talking about, do you want some you sure you don't want no THCA? I'm like, no, I want that bullshit. It's like I'm like, bro, I want to chase after a fucking high. Fuck wrong with you? You know the fuck I'm talking about on that THCA. It's like you're chasing after the shit that it never fucking comes.
I know what you're talking about, dog. That's why I just laugh.
Like, you know exactly what that shit is. I hate that shit so much because it's like you're missing an extra step or something. It's like you're missing. It's just like you're chasing after it. It never fucking comes in. Oh, I'm no longer feeling this way no more. dude. I remember the dude at the store trying to tell me that shit. He was like, "Hey, it's just like the real shit." I was like, "No, the fuck it's not." I was like, the real shit make me forget that I'm black, nigga. This shit make real shit make real shit
stupid.
You know what I'm talking about, Dragon? That real shit make you forget, like, you fucking around, you call the police or by accident, be like, yeah, so, officer, I was just calling to report a crime. I seen an individual lurking across the street. Not walking, but lurking across the street. You might need to come and check that out.
Lurking across the street.
lurking across the street. You know?
Really? When was the last time anybody heard anybody use that word lurking?
Nigga lurking.
Lurk, dog. That's what I want to know. How the fuck do you lurk? Is it slow? Is it rather fast?
Bruh, I had
lurk,
I don't know. I had a white dude say that shit. I had a white dude saying that shit yesterday. He was just like, "Hey man, you probably won't check in your truck." He was like, "Hey, it was two dudes just lurking around your truck." I was like, "Oh, okay, I thank you, I appreciate it. I go out there and take a look." Nigga, I ain't go out there and do the goddamn thing. Everything that we loved is in our possession, nigga.
Nigga said lurking.
Anyway,
I still not got over the fact this dude said lurking.
So, so
I mean, come on, man.
Me and my auntie, we talking, and we talking about, on cousin. Then we had to bring up Facebook, brother, and I was like, auntie,
Facebook, brother.
Facebook, brother. That's what we call it. I called it. That's what my sister named that nigga. We don't call that nigga that. That's the nigga name for the rest of his life is Facebook, bro.
Seriously?
I swear to God. That's what we call that nigga forever. Facebook, brother. Because we found the nigga on Facebook. Well, I mean my sister found that nigga on Facebook, and that nigga was like, "Yeah, I'm your family and shit, yo. Yeah, I can wait and meet. Yeah. So, the reason why we talking about these pookies is that, goddamn it, this motherfucker got 10 kids. And me and my auntie, we talking. I was like, auntie, what the fuck is with these dudes? I was like, these niggas got all these kids but no wives. I was like, what? I was like, what's going on, auntie? She was just like, I don't understand this shit. I was like, auntie, man, all these goddamn single kids, these single baby kids, nigga, auntie. I'm like, I don't understand this shit. I'm like, yo.
Hey, man.
It's not, huh? What's up?
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Remember I mentioned, do y'all remember a while back I had mentioned a guy that had cheated on his wife and he had out of wedlock kids the same time his wife was having kids?
Yeah. Did she ever find out? Did she ever find out?
Man, they getting a divorce.
Oh, she found out?
She must have found out, bro. I know she found out he cheated. So she had to find out about the kids.
Nigga, I wish you
found that shit out today from the mouth.
I wish you had some inside information. Goddamn it, I was ready to sit down and eat some popcorn.
Man, kids can lie, but kids will run their mouth. We get in the car today. Somebody talking about some. I'm learning Japanese with my cousin Aaliyah. I'm like, what are you talking about, Aaliyah? We're going. Yeah, Leah, stay up in the other room. The room that I paid for to get converted into a. Never mind. That's another day, another story. But anyway, staying in the crib. The dude family staying in the old crib, dude. And then they get to talking. I talked with my ex, find out, yeah, they going through a divorce. They already sold the house that was in Villa Rock. Yep. Talking about he been talking bad about her on Facebook. I've been trying to find the post, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, him? He's been talking bad
Yeah,
about his wife?
he been pulling her name through the fucking mud. When
How? Nigga, how?
had other twins outside of the marriage on the way at the same time as the twins that your wife has and the other kid from the other chick, while you had the girlfriend from Jamaica laid around the corner, nigga, in an apartment that you was paying for, my nigga.
That's nasty work, bro.
Oh, find out he done lost all his contracts from the fucking consultations he was doing in IT, nigga. He might be in some shit. He might be in some shit. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, yeah, that's a fucking pookie too. How you gonna admit to somebody that women are your weakness and you keep fucking choosing these motherfuckers when you should just go ahead and just stay single? You motherfucker. This is his second or third marriage. Hell, I don't know. It's bullshit.
Goddamn railroad tracks driving by, nigga. That's what that nigga need to do. You need to hop on one of the railroad tracks and just deuces. Make you a hobo bag, nigga. Because I'm gonna be real, that's nasty work, bruh.
That is nasty work, ain't it?
Yeah. You got another motherfucker pregnant, and you the one talking shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. That's bullshit,
right? Give me a phone, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
See, now people believe me, and people don't be believing me when I say, hey, in life, women give certain niggas 2 tiers of different justice, because that nigga could do pookie shit like that and talk shit. Nigga, I couldn't even goddamn come in the house at the right time. And this bitch wouldn't stop talking shit, man. That's some bullshit, bro. Fuck that nigga. Lucky nigga. Shit. Only a motherfucker. Only, man. God damn. That's
Speaking of pookie shit, hold on. That's a good segue, bro. That's a good segue. Hold on. That is a good segue, bro.
So, yeah. The funny thing is, all my cousins, right? I got a lot of cousins. Why the fuck the averages of these niggas with kids is about 5. None of these niggas got careers.
Damn,
and so none of them got a career. I can't say none of them had a consistent job. So my thing is, whenever we talk to women about, you know, these pookies and ray rays and shit, y'all give these what Cat Williams said, these big dick deviants. Y'all give these niggas the leeway like a motherfucker. And like, yeah, y'all give these niggas leeway like a motherfucker. One time man, these niggas get away goddamn anything. But let us say something a woman don't like. You hate black women. Who's the one that really hates black women over here? The one that is getting all you bitches pregnant, making y'all have abortions and shit, or the nigga who's trying to help y'all keep y'all accountable? Maybe it might help y'all in life. I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole for thinking better of our women, but yeah, go ahead. You say you have something you had to show, Sean? Show corn muffin head ass nigga.
Yeah, man. So you know, word on the street currently is that Cardi B has ran it because Offset is requiring spousal support in in the current divorce fight that's going on between the two, and she posted something and went off.
Be careful, Offset. They're gonna call you a Dusty.
So I got that. Let me know if this shit play, man. I don't know if this shit ain't gonna play. Here we go.
Ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. Nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit.
It's graphic.
And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renewed divorce.
So, folks, this is mediocre tutorials and reviews. MTR Nation. Go follow them. This is where we got getting this from. Proceed.
Divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times.
He said my kid, not our. My
nigga's name is this nigga's name is Kiari. Y'all focused on this shit about us saying my kids. What? This nigga's name is Kiari, dog. Good Lord, man. Anyway, proceed.
Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my phone. Nobody call me.
Cardi B is having a terrible day here today, absolutely crashing out on these internet streets and being introduced to the real meaning behind the phrase equal rights after Offset demands spousal support. Let's listen.
I don't want nobody calling me. Now you a bitch. And now I'm gonna state my shit. His bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass nigga. Word to my mother. Man. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. Nigga. I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit.
It's graphic.
And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renewed divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times.
So
he has seen Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be.
You said something, Dragon.
I just said, now I know this nigga real name. I ain't never know his real name before.
This dude's name is Kiari, bruh. You can't never be hard being named Kiari.
No.
Hey man, what's going on, man? Hey, what you want something, man? What the fuck your name is, man? Kiari. Kiari.
Bruh, with a name like Kiari, bruh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, we all got names that God, like our parents gave us. There's nothing we can do about it. But with a name like Kiari, bruh, you like a nigga named Gary, bruh. You cannot speak. You gotta lower your bass. You gotta take the bass out your voice when you speak to me. All right, Kiari. Like, I swear to God.
Nigga's name.
I remember I was at a speedway. I was at the speedway that I used to go to a lot, and it was this. They just hired this flamboyant gay dude, and this motherfucker came in. He was just like, I ain't serving no nigga named Gary. He's like, you better take the bass out of your voice, Gary. It was nigga named Kiari. I'm like, nigga. It sounded like they was expecting a girl. You wound up came out being a boy. They was just like, you know what? We can play. We can make a little bit. We can do a little bit play on words on this shit.
Change a letter here, change a letter there. Still say Kiari, but it's a little more masculine.
Yeah, they can be like, hey, we're gonna call him Key. Hey, Key.
Sure.
Key. What up,
boy,
Key?
Imagine that nigga going to get a goddamn hunting license or something. Somebody said Kiara.
I'm just saying, ladies.
Yeah,
I just like it's like playing Jeopardy. You cannot say that nigga's name during sex for 200. Yeah, don't say you cannot say that nigga's name for $200.
Proceed.
We see my fucking kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass. If I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. The last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. You haven't seen the kids since March. You went to do a hosting in Boston and you stood them up. You say you was going to see the kids after Mother's Day and you stood them up. My house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you. It's not my fault you don't want to fly to New York. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me, I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. The day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000, and I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think because I don't want a house up north. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. You left me the last year. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. My kids got their own driver. The kids' driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month.
Damn.
Coach your school this year. You didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me. Nobody call me. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week. Culture pianos class, that's $300 an hour, and she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and Wave boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year. Have I asked you for anything? This is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that comes from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook.
Shit,
So I need a chef. So my kids eat whatever the fuck they want.
Nigga, for $3,000. Nigga, for $3,000 a week, nigga, just to watch kids, nigga. Shit, you better be cooking.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
She make more than people that save lives.
Motherfucker, nigga, I make sure y'all eat, nigga. I wish I could make that, nigga. Nigga, watching kids, nigga, man.
$3,000 a week, man. I make sure them jokers is taken care of properly.
And
properly, boy.
And she said a truck driver.
Cause I can stack, goddamn it.
What she said? Her goddamn driver's on retainer for $10,000. Shit,
a month,
$10,000, nigga. You had to say
on retainer. Don't that mean that motherfucker ain't even got to be working? He just there, just in case they in town.
Yeah, man, nigga.
Shit.
Give me $10,000, goddamn it. Them kids
You know
will say for the motherfucker, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna hit your ass.
They'll create a movie after me and call it The Pacifier.
That boy, that dumb, man.
Goddamn, give it,
man.
Nigga, hell yeah, something wrong with me, nigga. Shit, I'm in the wrong line of work, nigga. I ain't no shit. I'm in the wrong guy.
Childhood development, huh?
Man, I should have been a bitch ass nigga, boy. That's all. I realized that, nigga. Like, God, I see who God really blessing, bro. But all I'm saying is, bro, I'm gonna be highly disappointed if I go to hell. I'm gonna be like, really? I was like, you know what, man, just sit me down this.
Disappointed. Who wouldn't be highly disappointed?
I'd be highly disappointed. I'm like, listen here, God. I watched you bless all these niggas except for me. I was like, well, when Future said God blessing all the trap niggas, I'm like, yeah, he really, hey, niggas really meant that shit, nigga. Because you was blessing all the trap niggas. And all those good niggas, we had to struggle. God damn it. And these niggas, these ain't shit niggas complaining about spending $10,000 on a goddamn driver. Motherfucker, give me the job, goddamn it. I'll do it for 8.
You know, right?
Give me $8,000, nigga. I wouldn't bitch nor complain, none of that shit. Only thing you gonna see is whistling goddamn Dixie every single goddamn time you see me. And I you know what? I add something on top of it. I'll talk like a goddamn 1902 black butler, nigga. Like shit. Master. Goddamn, you call me goddamn Alfred, nigga. Like, Master Cardi, how are you doing today? You gonna what color you decided to wear? Pink. That is a good choice. I don't know why. I was watching 12 Years a Slave, so my slave voice is kind of off. So
oh shit! Shut up, nigga.
Yo, there's something wrong with me, bro, because 12 Years a Slave, I'm just laughing my ass off. Here's the reason why, all right? Here's the reason why I was laughing my ass off. 12 Years a Slave is the fact that ain't no way in hell you be able to keep me alive. You ain't enslaving me, goddammit. You ain't keeping me alive, goddammit. I'm sorry, bro. I know there's many niggas that think like me, dog. You ain't keeping me alive, nigga. I'm a runaway. You's a house nigga.
Oh, shit. Boy, you stupid, man. Something's wrong with you, man.
Man, shit, I'm waiting for these niggas to send me my check, man, so I don't have to work no more, nigga. Shit.
Hey, what happened, Dragon? Sound like you fell.
Say what?
Sound like you fell over there. Shit.
I'm waiting for these niggas to send me a check, goddammit. Shit, you think I want to work? Shit, you think I want to be a high value man? No.
Oh shit.
You something.
Oh goodness gracious. Hey man, back to the tape, bruh.
Because thanks to me, also my house have a security in front because our daughter constantly used to get threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, crazy. Which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. My always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. Money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. Anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro.
This rant is actually way more insane than I thought it was going to be, but let's get the initial out the way. All right. Irrespective of the he say, she said, what is Cardi saying? What is Offset saying? Who's doing what? Who's paying what? I would say that if you were married to somebody and you cheated on somebody and now you're requesting spousal support, that's absolutely diabolical work. If that is the case. Now, I will also say that while Miss Wapkatir over here was yelling and screaming, there's always three sides to every story. Oftentimes, when I hear women say that my house is always open, they also often make it incredibly difficult and hard for the ex to come through to that house. And with a woman of Cardi's demeanor, I can only imagine how difficult that is. Now that that piece is out the way, millionaires, multimillionaires who are getting married, especially when you don't know what's going to be happening in each other's career and you do it without a prenup, to me is so wild. I think anybody getting married without a prenup is absolutely wild for you to decide to do that, but especially people with millions of dollars that they're generating, especially in entertainment, because your career could be over at any given minute. Now, in this case, Cardi makes a lot more money than Offset. So Offset is exercising his equal rights after Cardi was the one to file for divorce to get his fair share. Because when you get married, it's a business. So if you want to break up this business, irrespective of what has happened during the length of the marriage, during the span of holy matrimony, you gonna give me my cut. But here's the thing. Now, many women will call men that seek spousal support B-ass ninjas because how dare you request money from a woman? But I actually see that this is going to be something that's going to happen a lot more going into the future, especially in considering how many more women are catching up to the pay of men and are actively considering marriage with men who make far less than them. But let's call a spade a spade. I don't believe in alimony. And usually people will enact alimony as a way to control the other person for an amount of time after divorce has occurred. Can Offset continue to manage his lifestyle without the addition of money from her? Absolutely. Does Offset want to inflict pain and suffering on an already crazy ass Cardi B? In my opinion, absolutely. In fact, I think the majority of people want to inflict pain and suffering to the other party via alimony. I can only understand it if the other party has made $0 for a significant period of time and has not been gaining any skill sets in the market. Then maybe I can understand it, but it'd be a very limited time, like a year max. But let's keep listening.
Bro, you are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York, and I spend times with my kids and I spend time with my man. I be with a nigga for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man goes see me because I don't got time to go see him. He makes time for me because he know I'm busting my ass, because he know how much this new era for me, my tour and my album means so much to me. But you don't like that. That's calling me. Where to? For you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom. Well, please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I didn't even ask you $1 for. Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! I have to pay that bill. No help. He hasn't paid the mortgage for a whole year in the Atlanta house. You're in the Atlanta house right now, and you're be going over there. I've been wanting to go over there and clap shit the fuck up, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for the bill and that shit because you haven't paid shit for a whole year. But you know what? You harass me so much when I be with my nigga that I just want peace. I want peace. You want to be with your bitch in this house? All right, fine. Just please leave me alone. I just want niggas to leave me the fuck alone. I just want to be free. I don't want to be called 40,000 times. Go tell the people when's the last time you seen your kids. You know what you did? You coerced my daughter.
And I'm free.
And you keep about this video. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You coerced my daughter.
Free falling.
My mommy, she's never here. She this and that. And every single day you threaten me with that video. Like if I don't be busting my ass for them motherfucking kids, nigga. The fuck?
I just
time out. So check this out, bro. Check this out, bro. Offset, he deserves everything he gets. You deserve this shit, nigga. You bought
Yeah, I
this
think
shit,
we can
nigga.
agree on that shit.
Shit,
said what?
about this shit.
I think we can definitely agree on that shit.
You bought that shit, nigga. Because I know niggas, same niggas you know, I know, Offset. I know you got niggas in your circle who told you don't marry that bitch. I know Takeoff. No, I know niggas in your surrounding was just like they was surprised. They were flabbergasted. They were flabbergasted while you was lurking around that New York vagina.
Not that word again, lurking. Oh,
Lurking. Nigga, you deserve every last bit of this shit. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm a big
yeah, he
ass
does,
nigga,
man.
and I will enjoy watching your whole family crash out, nigga. No, fuck it. Let the kids crash out too. They're gonna be part of the problem in the future. Well, I'll just say, all right, so yeah, nigga. There's something called stop bringing all y'all fucking personal issues to the internet. Stop it, people.
Yeah.
Like your personal bullshit that it doesn't look good for you and your family. We all go through shit. Sometimes you bring your hardships. But this type of shit, this shit is just drama, bruh. And y'all was better off just leaving this shit. Nobody even give But honestly, Cardi B, what happened to that? I'm a strong, independent. See, y'all women have no problem being strong, independent until when it comes. See, y'all have no problem being a boss, but whenever it comes paying like a boss and shit, y'all always crying and bitching, complaining about it. I don't. This shit doesn't make no fucking sense. It's at the point this shit doesn't make any sense no more. I'm like, yo, you can't expect. In Cardi B, it's something that I heard earlier today, but y'all women have no problem competing with men. And this is the problem. This is the reason why their relationship actually died down, because they were competing with each other. They both in the same fucking rap game, so you're competing for fans. Same fans Offset was competing for, Cardi B was competing for, right? So you're dealing with a chick who's from New York, who's masculine and a motherfucker. The man before the man who she was with before Offset, the serious relationship before Offset, he was a fucking drug dealer.
I mean, she's a fucking stripper, dog.
Yeah.
That openly admitted that she used to drug and get dudes drunk and steal from them. What the fuck would you expect?
Shit, Dragon. Not only that, Dragon. She did that openly, admitted to the crime. Not only they made a movie about it, but the bitch was in the movie.
Yep.
She was in the motherfucking movie. And so my thing is, as a man, you cannot admit some shit like that, play a movie, and get away with it. 2 tiers of justice, ladies. 2 tiers of justice. Sorry, it's 2 tiers of justice. But anyway, Cardi B, the reason why she's like this now is because she's competing with another woman now. The reason why how Cardi's just going crazy is because she's competing with another woman of the man she actually wanted.
You just start.
You said what?
Yo, nothing. Continue.
And so, and this has something to deal with, for me, in my opinion, this has something to deal with women, right? So, women and this might be, I might be going off broad, but it's fucking crazy. Why the fuck women don't have it? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go black women and black women of black culture. Cardi B is women of black culture, so include that. But why do the women? Why do these bitches don't have a problem competing against men, but when it comes to, you know what, us men want you to compete against women for us, they are hooping and holler like, oh my god, we ain't gonna compete against women, but I have no problem competing against men. That is fucking weird. I never realized. I never understand that. Can anybody explain that to me?
What? Explain what to you?
Why do women don't have a problem competing against men, but they have a problem competing against women?
I don't know, man. I can't.
That's a good question.
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Yep.
Dragon, you got an opinion on that?
Like I said, that's a good question. I know that I don't know. As competitive as they are, you would think that they would want to compete against themselves much more versus competing against the man and then being mad once they do get into the man's position, that the fact that they treat it like a man. That I don't know. All I know is that's insanity, but we all know that they all insane, and I ain't trying to hear nothing else.
Yep. I never understood that. I never understood that, man. You feel me? I just never understood that. Like, y'all bitches have no problem competing against us men, but we want you, when it comes to y'all, time for y'all to compete against women. Oh my, you want us to compete against women? Oh my god! Oh yeah, you motherfucker.
Probably because they know how, in some instances, and this is far-reaching, this comes out of my mouth. Probably because they do notice how weak that they are in various different areas, so they actually want to go up against a challenge. And the only real challenge that they feel that they have would be against the man versus challenging themselves, which is the ultimate challenge. But because they run away from ultimate challenges like that, and they figure that they can be like us in various areas, that's the reason why they rather challenge us versus challenging them, because then they would have to ultimately face accountability.
Actually, you know what, Dragon? I agree with you, but I feel like it's more. I feel like it's more fucked up than that.
Oh,
I believe it's because the reason why they have no problem challenging against us is because they know that when they compete against men, men are fighting against them with kid gloves on, and they got fucking full blown blades. Right, because it's just like, you know, the top 10 richest women are divorcees. Outside of Oprah, I don't know if she's still on that club, but yeah, the richest women in America are divorcees. If y'all never knew that. But yeah, my bad. My bad. It was just something. But yeah, back to the tape, Sean, my nigga. Good sir. Indubitably.
Lady with the capability of this, it boggles my mind. All my G's out there, if your girl has the capability of speaking like this, I would suggest that you run for the damn hills. I wouldn't even put eggplant in them. All right, because I think that a chick with the mindset of this is also the type of chick that'll poke holes in something in order to tie you down against your will. And there's nothing that you can do in order to save yourself at that particular junction. She's always been a nut.
And you know I was going to stay quiet, but you're not going to be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a mom. They bust my ass for these
damn, she ghetto.
Now, meanwhile, also keep in mind, right?
Yeah,
I have no sympathy for Cardi B, because this is the same woman that has admitted to drugging and robbing men. I find it so interesting that women like this will say, my body, my choice. Meanwhile, was it his body or his choice to get drugged and robbed by you?
I want to be left alone. You in a whole relationship. Why the fuck you give a fuck what I'm doing? Jesus Christ, I just want to be free. Sign the papers. and you call me and the kids come to Atlanta, and I said, I don't know, tell my dad. Because if the kids come to my Atlanta, clearly my dad to fly over here. They want to talk about, oh, why you have an attitude? What are you talking about? I don't have an attitude. Oh, you must be around your niggas. And it's like, oh my God, here you go. Hung up. Because of that, you started spazzing the whole weekend, called me about 40 times, started hitting up all my friends, even my family member like Hennessy, you know she hates you. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. That's the last time you see Blossom. That baby probably don't even.
I mean, it's just a damn shame because you know who suffers the most out these situations, this going back and forth, which is now forever documented, is the children. They're the ones that miss out. They're the ones that's losing out. But all right, now that you guys have seen the insane rant, let's go over to TikTok and see the public reception.
Offset requesting spousal support in the divorce with Cardi B is just
what?
Untrue.
Oh, City Boys down $1 million.
Yeah, that's not City Boys down $1 million at all. That's actually City Boys up 1 billion points. They must not understand the meme behind what City Boys are like, what it actually means. All right. Men getting child support, men getting spousal support is absolutely City Boys up. City Boys don't care about the traditional themes of like masculinity, always being the provider, the protector. They just want to win in every situation possible. And if he gets access to her funds after all of this, that is absolutely City Boys up.
Like we are losing the
City Boys, City Boys,
because they asking who gonna be the boys. But who gonna be the boys? Like for real, who gonna be the boys? Spousal support from Cardi B when you know good and goddamn well that she's finna be the main parent for them kids. Now he filed for joint custody. I'll give him that, but he also requested.
These people don't know what spousal support is. It's as alimony, my guy. It's not child support. Child support and spousal support are two different things.
That Cardi B's house be the main residence for the kids, which we all knew was going to happen since your house has never been the main residence for any of your kids. I don't know, fellas. I think we need to have a conversation. I've been concerned about us for the last 10 to 100 business years.
Shut up.
Okay, we've been down bad, and I feel like we're not coming back. It don't feel like a come up. Who gonna be the boys? And I just feel like he being the bitter baby daddy because she with Mr. Diggs now. I could be wrong, but I know I'm.
This is why I don't like listening to TikTokers with damn nose rings. I often find that the things that they say make no damn sense. Not understanding the difference between spousal support and child support before giving your thoughts is absolutely absurd. Nevertheless, let's see what the ladies have to say about this.
Offset asking Cardi B for spousal support has to been the most ass backwards shit I've ever seen in my life. You cheated on this woman so much that she had to go get her face changed. She accepted you back after adultery. You came on tour, you stalked her, you wanted her back, and then you cheated on her again while she was pregnant. We all knew she was the breadwinner. She liked it, we love it. Hell, she was cool with being it. But see, y'all would have be a down ass bitch for you. Help you, build you up, keep your name floating and alive, because nigga, you was stuck in some deals. Your wife stuck beside you in certain things. You fell out with your group. Your wife stuck beside you, made y'all work it out. Your wife was literally in your corner when you was into it with your own folks.
No, she wasn't.
She gave you way more grace than the average would with less. And you want to take more from her? Embarrassing her wasn't enough. Cheating with randoms that she was beefing with wasn't enough. Having her catch cases over your infidelities wasn't enough. Cheating on her while she was pregnant wasn't enough. But you want spousal support and she take care of your kids, your 3 kids? She has primary custody of them?
I'm sorry. Yo, check this shit.
Because what? Like you... What the
You have the floor, sir.
Oh, my bad, Sean. Check this shit, Sean. She cheated on Offset too while she was pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah, while she was pregnant, she sure did.
So they both cheated on each other. So that shit boys each other out, right?
Yep.
Like, come on. Honestly, the more diabolical shit was Cardi B cheating on Offset because of the fact that she was pregnant with his child. But that's neither here or there. But my thing is, y'all both cheated on one another. Why you get to play the victim and he can't?
because she the bitch.
It's a valid point.
Like it's fucking. You motherfuckers literally, and that's why I get when we talk about the simping and caping for women, bro. This is the shit that we be talking about because nobody has brought up the fact yet. Hey, well, Cardi B cheated too, so it kind of does cancel each other's out. No one brought that fact up, which I find it absolutely like completely troubling in the community. Because of the fact that I'm like, yo, yes, this is part of getting a divorce. He's going to go for alimony, spousal support, because of the fact that she makes more money. The problem is that I really do have is that you cannot, ladies, you cannot say y'all are bosses, but when it comes for boss shit to happen, y'all don't want that shit. Come on, ladies. Stop. You gotta pick a struggle. Eventually, y'all ladies will have to pick a struggle. Are y'all gonna be boss chicks and y'all gonna pay the cost to be the boss, or y'all just gonna be ladies? Because this double wheel milling, goddamn 360 double wheel milling behind the back, all this bullshit from the 3-point line. Yeah, we getting tired of this shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's about it for this, man. Let's go ahead and go to something else, man. Because if y'all didn't know, it's been a dust up lately in YouTube land dealing with Angel Reese, WNBA. So, real quick. Caitlin Clark has been so much of an impact on the WNBA. But because of their involvement in college, playing against each other and whatnot, Angel Reese tends to find herself in the conversation when talking about Caitlin Clark. But it's not because they're comparable as athletes. Angel Reese is known for the me bound. I call it the me bound because she keep trying to put up a shot, keep missing. She rebounds and offense has all these offensive rebounds. It's a me bound. That's what it is. So anyway, she playing hot potato with herself out there up underneath the goal and shit. And Caitlin Clark be out there draining fucking threes. So much so. Caitlin Clark's absence, and this is by, who is this by? I want to say, is this Sporting News? Yeah, Sporting News. Caitlin Clark's absence is having an immediate impact beyond the court. Prices for 2 specific Indiana Fever away games dropped sharply after Clark was sidelined. Her impact on the WNBA is estimated to be nearly $1 billion. That's with a B. $1 billion. However, with Clark's sideline due to the left quad injury, the Fever's momentum is at risk. So you heard that right. So let's look what Jalen Whitlock is saying on this same thing, Angel Reese and all this stuff that's going on. Let's go.
I watch the WNBA, as you guys know, and as we talked about at the top of the show. And last night I watched the 4th quarter of the Chicago Sky, their first victory over the Dallas Wings. It was Angel Reese versus Paige Beckers, 2 players the WNBA would love to hype up into big stars. There are people out there. Paige Beckers is going to be the best player in the league, and Angel Reese is this and Angel Reese is that, as I told you earlier in the show. But it actually turned into a game about, Carmela Cardosa, I think, scored a career high 23 points last night, and the Chicago Sky got their first victory. And I saw a video of people making fun of Angel Reese. She went 2 of 6 from the field. I think had 9 rebounds, scored 6 points last night, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. People were making fun of Angel Reese. She had a couple of bricks and a couple of shots getting blocked. And this video in particular, let's play the video of her going to the hoop and getting her shot blocked. Let's play that video.
playing in her 6th game of her WNBA career. Smith blocks Angel and will send it back.
So I saw a couple of different feeds pointing this out. One of them's like, look, here she is with the crossover, and then there was another one talking about here she is with the hezzy, and then womp womp womp, she gets her shot blocked. But having watched particularly the fourth quarter of this game, Angel Reese actually showed true progress and self-awareness. She only took 6 shots. I'm not being remotely sarcastic. I'm not saying like, thank God she figured out not to shoot. I'm more saying like, hey, this is great. She's figured out she's not an offensive player, and she's more of a role player, a rebounder, a distributor, screen setter. And they figured out a way to feed the ball to Cardosa, their 6'7" center, who does have some offensive skills. This is progress. And I want for people to understand where the progress has come from. I'm giving Angel Reese credit, but I also want to give her critics credit. And why I keep saying that criticism is the key to development. And that when you try to protect people from criticism, you're actually giving them arrested development. Why, at least for one night, and at least for any victory, has Angel Reese said, you know what? I'm not some great offensive player. Let me quit forcing shots up. Let me do these other things that help us win. Why is she doing that? Because her critics have been heard. She's gone through the process of getting heated up over social media and people belittling her offensive skills. She can't be in denial of it. She's having to deal with the fact, I'm going to keep forcing these shots up. They're going to keep getting blocked. I'm going to keep missing all of the rim and throwing these bricks up. And therefore, I'm going to give people more ammo to make fun of me over social media. Angel Reese, being smart, is tapping out and saying, you know what, I got to adjust my game. We're 0-4 to start the season. We looked uncompetitive. People are starting to rip me and this team. Let me show some self-awareness. Let me adjust my game. Let me play in a way that befits my actual skill set. This is why we have to allow athletes, black, white, whatever color, to be criticized. If we protect them from criticism, if we explain all criticism of them as some form of racism, they then are allowed to ignore their critics and they never adjust and develop. Angel Reese is going through the process. Ryan Clark and all these other people that think it's their job to protect Angel Reese from all criticism and protect all black women from criticism. You're arresting their development. They'll never improve. That's why criticism is a form of love. When people quit criticizing, what they're saying is, I have no faith and belief in you to change and progress. It's why even when my critics are misguided, I still try to appreciate and understand where they're coming from, because I know, hey, they must have a sincere interest in me. And there's a chance that I may miss something, and they may have caught something that is worthy of me paying attention to that form of criticism. So, Angel Reese, I'm telling you, I'm rooting for you. I really am. And so I hope that you hear the critics, RG3 and others, that are saying like, hey, you have this irrational hate of Caitlin Clark, and you think it serves you. You think it's making you money. And maybe it is making you money, but it's also going to keep you in the crosshairs of irrational critics, and it's also painting a bad image of you. So I hope you listen to those critics as well. The feud, the alleged rivalry with Caitlin Clark, it does not serve you. It serves content creators. It serves racial idolaters. It serves people that want to use you while pretending like they're your BFF and they have your best interest. A Ryan Clark, he gets to make content off of you and the feud between you and Caitlin Clark and her fans. But Angel, you can have a successful WNBA career as a rebounder, as a defensive player, as a facilitator offensively for others. And again, with your tenacity as a rebounder to score some points, have a successful WNBA career. You've already got a brand that people are paying attention to. But I'm ending the feud with Caitlin Clark would serve Angel Reese best. If she pivoted and went the other route of, hey, you know what? I want to be a supporter. I want to compete against Caitlin Clark, but I also want to show respect and appreciation and love for Caitlin Clark. That would serve Angel Reese best in the long run. Her popularity and Caitlin Clark's, and I'm not calling Caitlin Clark an angel because she's not, but Caitlin Clark's instincts, the way she's wired.
Whoa. Wait 1 second, Jason Witherspoon. Hold on 1 second.
Reese.
Hold on 1 second, God damn it. Jason, you're gonna leave my good Christian white woman out of this, Jason. You don't leave the good Christian white lady out of this. You know that white skin didn't do that. Snow white skin didn't do nothing wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucking around.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah, that's goddamn Caitlin Clark. That's what she like. Yo, nigga, I'm putting money in y'all pockets. I'm making y'all rich. What more you want from me? Like, for real talk though, real talk. Like, no offense, Angel Reese. Like, yeah, you do look kind of good. No offense. Like, yeah, you do look kind of good. You look straight for the stroke. But bitch, nigga, 2 for 6, and you in the paint. You should be at least. If it was 4 for 6, I'd take 4 for 6. But 2 for 6, man, shit. Come on. Back to the tape.
Then be at war with Angel Reese. It would be a big win for Angel Reese, the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, and everybody involved if Angel Reese raised the white flag on her war with Caitlin Clark and embraced Caitlin Clark. That would be even more progress for Angel Reese. Like what you saw?
Excuse me, folks. Transitioning here. All right, so that's what's going on, Angel Reese. Basically, all of that, along with Caitlin Clark's fans not buying tickets. Ticket sales went from 85 on average to about around 25, which is crazy numbers. That's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me see this here. It says more about. Well, that's the same one. It's the same one. Like, God, dog, man. 1 billion. They finna lose 1 billion, dog. That is fucking crazy. But yeah, man. I'm trying to see what else we're supposed to talk about. Alright.
So hold on. are they gonna lose $1 billion for those 2 weeks? Are you sure it's not the total revenue she brings?
It's total revenue for the yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the total revenue she brings in.
Yeah, brings in, yeah. They gonna that 1 billion.
So
That 1 billion ain't gonna be there no more.
1 billion divided by 52 is I think that's like about 20 million.
20 million a week.
Yeah, so they about to lose $40 million total.
Damn.
Just for 2 weeks of she being out. And honestly, it's worse than that because of the fact that they don't play every single day. They don't play every single week. They only play a certain time in the season. So, shit. It look like they might lose up to $100 million just for her being out 2 weeks. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Better pay that bitch.
So,
and her NBA contract is trash. Her WNBA contract trash.
yeah, I know. She was supposed to get more money if she would have signed with Ice Cube, right?
Yep.
She decided to come on over to the WNBA.
Because Ice Cube knew what type of product she was bringing. And Ice Cube know he was like, shit, if I had this bitch, bro, we literally gonna be competing with the NBA. And that would have been absolutely fucking true. They would have been, if Ice Cube could have gotten Caitlin Clark to the big three, shit.
I hear you, man. I thought you were gonna opine a little bit more.
No, I was just saying, Ice Cube get Caitlin Clark, man. Shit, if I was Caitlin, if they don't make Caitlin Clark the highest WNBA player in history, there'll be something wrong.
Do what now?
If they don't make Caitlin Clark the highest paid WNBA player in history, there'll be something wrong.
Yeah, you got a point.
Because of the fact that I'm like, this bitch is bringing y'all money. Y'all need at least give
plenty money. Plenty money, dog.
12%. So I'm expecting her to sign like whenever she's finished with her rookie deal, I'm expecting her to sign at least a $40 million contract.
Wow.
Because I know the Indiana Fevers is probably the only team that has profiting money in the WNBA.
Okay.
No, I'm being serious. Like, they're the only team that really has that high attendance, excuse me. They're the only one that has a high attendance and has high sales. Yeah. Caitlin Clark, yeah. Indian Fever, you know what you got. If he don't make her the highest play WNBA, shit. Y'all better, man. The WNBA pisses me off.
Who don't they piss off?
But I'm being serious. Like for real. I'm like, yo, you got one hell of a player here. I give Caitlin Clark that shit. She's pretty fucking good. Like, I don't even watch WNBA, but Caitlin Clark, she's the only reason why I watch it because that bitch is cold. I watch her just lit it up from three. I'm like, damn, this bitch Steph Curry. I watched this bitch do a fucking size up, step back, fadeaway three. I was like, God damn, what the fuck this bitch is? LeBron James? LeBron James? Yeah. But yeah. So Sean.
Yes, sir.
You good, nigga?
I mean, I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
Awfully tired, boss. Awfully tired.
Tired, boss.
Yeah,
So
Looks like we missed Lobos tonight.
My energy was going to shoot through the roof. And it didn't got dang torpedo, bro.
Yeah, man. Too bad we didn't have Lobos here tonight with Pharaoh. Niggas.
Hey, Dragon, you gonna do the crypto news, man?
I thought you already did it.
Hey, give me a moment so I can finish blending this up, and then that article, or while I get this blended up, you can pull up that article that I did put into the broadcast chat, so that way people can see exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was like, the banks are basically bitching in regards to the stable coins. And give me just a moment, okay?
Yeah, man. Shit. Look like my Browns, man. It looks like Shador Sanders is doing good, y'all. OTAs, all my Brown fans or Shador fans. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, they said he's doing pretty good.
No, I'm just tired, man. These niggas, they get on my fucking nerves, bro, about this shit. I'm like, yo, who do y'all hate more, Deion Sanders or Shador Sanders? And if you hate Shador Sanders, tell me the reason why you dislike Shador Sanders, please.
And they can't tell you, can they?
Can't tell me a goddamn thing. I'm like, and one dude, he was just like, he was talking about, he brought up, the race and shit like that, and I was just like, it's like this, bro. What is it that y'all don't have? Like, I'm like, bro, I just kept the dude. I was like, bro, I don't even play the fucking race card, but the only thing I could think of, y'all might have a problem with Shador Sanders because he's black. That's the only thing I could think of.
Right.
Because I'm like, bro, he was the number 2 quarterback in many people's lists. He was the number 2 quarterback. Some people had him as the number 1 quarterback.
Okay.
So my thing is, why do y'all have such a problems with Shador Sanders? And just say it. We don't like his bitch ass daddy. I'd rather y'all say that. We don't like his bitch ass dad. We don't like his dad. His bitch ass dad. What his dad represents. Well, that's the only fucking thing, bro, I can think of, dude.
I mean, what else could there be?
I don't fucking know. But all I know is these bitch ass niggas is really getting on my motherfucking nerves about this shit. Like, real talk, nigga.
I try not to pay any attention no more, man.
I'm like, either y'all just arguing because it's gonna make content, and this is our news that we have. This is what our news is from now on. Because honestly, let's just be real. News and journalism is dead.
Oh yeah, mainstream media is dead, bro.
Yeah, only person like the reason why I like Jason Woodlock. I like Jason, even though I don't like some of his takes. I respect him, the fact that I can at least say Jason Woodlock put his journalism in it. Like, he fucking do his research. Because he came out months before Stephen A. Smith came out, was talking about, hell, he might run for president. If needs be, he will run for president if needs be. And it was funny because Jason Woodlock called that shit out 2 months before he even said something about him running for president.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, man, we ready, bro. Go ahead on and do that quick thing, man. Go ahead and go into some crypto news, bro.
All right, sweet. So what I wanted to go into today, let me get that article pulled up real quick. Hold on. Okay. So let me make sure this is a note that was about Stripe. It should be in here.
You wanted this article right here, right? Drag and look at the screen.
Yeah, that one. That's the article that I wanted pulled up. Okay. So check this out, folks. The ex-CFPB director, Chopra, says big tech shouldn't issue stable coins. And this is the reason why. Does the U.S. consumer have a potential stablecoin problem? Rolf Chopra, who was the third director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or the CFPB, a previous member of the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, hinted that they just might during a keynote at stablecoin on Thursday, May 29th. Stablecoins have emerged as a potential disruptor to the traditional banking system, and that the emergence holds implications that go well beyond the obvious. While their primary utility has often been linked to trading with cryptocurrency markets, a growing body of use cases suggests that stablecoins are beginning to transcend their original context. Chopra is especially concerned about the prospects of large technology firms like Meta, Amazon, or Google entering the stablecoin space. It is not a great idea to have big tech giants become a major issuer of stablecoins. He raises so many issues with privacy, surveillance, and competition, he said. Hence, and competition is the main thing at the end. The U.S. has long maintained a separation between payments and commerce to prevent companies from leveraging their dominance in one area to gain unfair advantage in another. Allowing tech giants to issue stablecoins could remove that firewall. Big tech firms, for their part, already collect vast troves of personal data from their platforms. Combining that with transactional data from stablecoin payments could give them unprecedented surveillance power over users' financial behavior. Chopra draws a sharp contrast with China's tech-dominated payment system. We see that in China with Alipay and Wnba, we don't want to copy-paste that model. We want to chart our own course, he said. So I can understand. Let me pause here and say this. I can understand what he's saying about them having that extra bit of information, but technically, if you look at it, they already have our payment, what we spend our money on, and other stuff in their marketplaces, in their respective warehouses that we already buy stuff from. They already not only have our banking information, since that we're making payments on their system. They have our addresses. They know the type of information that we buy. That's the reason why certain ads that Google, Facebook, and even that Amazon does to pique our interest, because they already understand and know our habits. So basically, in regards to what he was saying, for that really doesn't make any fucking sense, because they already do it as it is. If you look at it underlyingly, like real shit, anytime you order anything from Amazon, they already got your banking information. They know the type of shit of what you buy, how often that you buy it, and everything else, and to your address. So, and even when you go in, to look in Google, Google has more information on you than what Amazon does, actually. Because Google knows exactly what you look at, how you look at, when you look at it, and where you're looking at it from. And then if you have their electronics or their other stuff, or if you're buying stuff through that aspect of it, hence Google Play Store, they know what apps that you utilize, so they know what functionalities that you use. And the Google Play Store makes a bunch of fucking money, because there's a bunch of people that makes a bunch of various different apps. And those apps take payments through Google Pay. So what he's hooping and hauling about really doesn't make any sense, because if they do come out with their own stablecoin usage, which would be converted from the dollar bill, not having a one-on-one par peg with the dollar bill, that's not what Amazon, Google, and them are actually stating what they want to do. They just want to get into the tokenization aspect. but for them to have their own in-house currency, such as which will be convertible and or which would be to say, hey, if you do this and this, we'll pay you this, and which you can use in-house as an in-house feature. That's what gaming models do as it is. Gaming models take on an aspect now for real world aspects, but think of how many people in the gaming world will spend a bunch of fucking money to buy a skin that has no real world value. But here in a little while, because of all the money that's been funneled into the company, if they pay that money to said stablecoin of what they have, now that skin that you bought in game has real world value. Now that you can fucking cash out. That puts more money and more leverage in our hand. And yes, it does make that tech company more accessible or has more utility behind it too, which would push the banks out, which would get over here to displacing traditional banking. That's the whole reason why I said that shit. But I want you to look at what he's saying, and then I want you to look at logic. They already have the information. They already have like all of that shit. When he's talking about unprecedented surveillance, power over users' financial behavior, they already do, dipshit. Think about it. Anyway, displacing traditional banking. The U.S. banking system is deeply intertwined with the health of the real economy. Deposits held in bank fuel loans to families, entrepreneurs, and businesses. Pause with heavy ass fucking interest. Let me continue. When that liquidity begins to shift into digital tokens issued by private companies, especially those with no banking charter or public oversight, it could risk undermining this fundamental role. We need banks. We need banks to lend, Chopper said. We need people to have a safe place to place their money. And that's starting to change. Pause. Banks give you 0.01% up to 0.202%, APY and APR on the money of what you have inside of there. Now, when it comes to your credit unions, now they're the ones that will give you from 40% up to 6%, maybe 6.5%, depending on the accredited credit union, with a deposit of $5,000, and you have to let it mature for 3 months before you will start accruing any interest into that. So you got 3 months to wait, and you have to have $5,000. So on the flip side, in regards to crypto, such as crypto.com, Kraken, Coinbase, those areas right now, you can turn your USD into a stable coin, which, mind you, is pegged 1-on-1 par to the US dollar. Hell, you can even go as far as RLUSD, which is actually an accredited company. Mind you, they bought Hidden Road. They have a whole bunch of like this dude trying to keep banks serious. And it's like you can get minimum 4.6% annual APY, APR on your stablecoin years, and you get a dividend payout monthly. And I do this spread across 5 different exchanges. Why use banks for certain shit? Bank will be like, hey, why don't you use me for a savings account? I'm like, why? I don't need you. I got all of this coming in over here, topping off. So if I actually look at it, I get about a good 20 to 25% APY and APR on my stable coins all across the board. And you give 0.1 to 0.2%, and I got 20% coming in. Fuck I need you for? But yeah, he's hollering, we need banks. We need banks to lend, is what he's saying. They want y'all to lend the money out. But here's the flip side, and then I'll continue real quick because I do need to rant so that way you can understand some shit. Even though he's saying that, yeah, we need banks and it's going to cause an issue to the banks, certain banks are actually converting themselves over to crypto. Certain banks themselves, such as JP Morgan, even have their own stablecoin. So I want you to pay attention to the wool that they're trying to play over people's eyes. When it comes to traditional banking, that's old and obsolete. Everybody's getting screwed in regards to it. Plus, in regards to the custodial aspect, they can tell you you can't spend your money right now. They can put a pause on your account. They can shut down your card at any point in time of what they want to. If anything comes across weird, even if it's a transaction that you did that they deem suspicious, they will automatically shut you down. Now, granted, some banks will notify you either via text, email, or via call saying, hey, was this you? Just to make sure. But respectively, look at what they can do in regards to your money. Versus if you have crypto in your own custodial account, you're the custodial holder of it, not some bank. You're able to do what you want to do with it. Then, to backtrack back in regards to what I was saying about the banks becoming more tokenized and even looking into stable coins and other stuff like that too. There's certain various assets that they're looking to obtain, so that way they can still be relevant and still have that money be circulated and come in, and so that way they can be compliant. So if I have the asset, because this is the first time in the world that we have assets ahead of the financial institutions and other stuff like that. That's the reason why the banks are crying. But if I have an asset that the bank is wanting, and then it's looking to acquire so that way it can still be relevant, but it's saying that they need banks to lend, why don't I lend my asset to the bank and then charge them interest? Since this is the first time in history that we're actually able to do that. Open up your mind to that. Now let me finish up. Chopper's concern isn't with digital innovation per se. In fact, he supports modernization. We have an antiquated system of moving money around, he noted. Many banks are holding on to a system where they can set tolls and rents. They also take your money and switch it around. That's the reason why there's a certain amount of what you have to have in there, or else they're going to start causing problems for you, because they take your money and they trade it, because that money in that account's not your money, because you're not the custodial holder of it. That's the reason why he said that. Copra's apprehension also stems from a broader regulatory vacuum. Currently, there's ambiguity over who can legally issue a stablecoin. In theory, a company from a retailer to a fintech startup could try their hand at creating a digital currency, but Copier argued this Wild West approach is not sustainable. Pause. Here on this magnificent broadcast, we actually went over the SEC regulations and rules so that way we could see how one could actually become a stablecoin issuer and holder. There are significant steps that one must take in order to actually become and do that. And then you still have to go through the SEC. So it's not like, oh, anybody can actually do it. Yeah, you can create a coin, a meme coin. You can create a utility coin and it can have its usage. But in order for it to be a stable coin, so it can be pegged one-on-one with the par with the US dollar, not only will you need to go through the SEC, but you will also need to go through the DTCC as well too. There are also key players in it, which is also made sure that Ripple and Stellar have a patent in regards to the stablecoin usage of what they have. So when it comes to like Ripple and other stuff, Ripple's the real deal. RLUSD, they're fucking set. As a reason why I'm stacking the fuck out of them. Mind you, Circle USD is doing their IPO offer right now. Mind you, BlackRock Group is looking to buy 10% of their IPO offer because they're looking to get up $624 billion. ARK Investments is already looking to do 150 million into it. Think about it. And that's $64.5 billion that BlackRock Group is looking to invest at 10% out of $624 billion. All of it right there. That type of shit I will never forget. So if asset management groups, mind you, BlackRock, 10 trillion under asset management is putting in $64.5 billion to hold 10% of that stable coin. if the asset management group, who is the asset manager over said banks, is putting money into stable coins, and is working on Ripple's network to issue out their build stable coin, pay attention. All right, let me finish. So, just to get to it, the bigger issue is who is going to become the issuer. We don't want issuers to advantage other parts of their businesses through issuing stable coins. Copper sees promise, in stable coins backed by tokenized bank deposits. Get the fuck out of here. These would be covered by deposit insurance and subject to the same regulatory scrutiny as banks, providing more safety for consumers or better alignment with the financial system's public purpose. No, my response is this. He's trying to keep it in the exact same manner versus the innovation of what it could be is what he's doing. That way people are still stifled. Only way to look at that. He pointed out that even regulated money market funds often seem as safe, have required government intervention in times of stress. True, but they're not the same as how your ass operates or in the regards to the banks. I think the largest banks will succeed as stablecoin issuers. Amos Gretton, former Assistant Secretary of the Treasury, told Payments, or PYMTS, in a separate interview post this March. I don't think so. That's not going to happen. Because Tether, USDC, or Circle, hell, Ripple, they're all set. Ripple is technically a bank, though. Oh, you know how X is coming out with its own payment system, even though it's rebranding X Payments, which it actually had came out with before, just came out in a different name. But X itself, remember, is a bank. So X coming out with their own payment system and their own stablecoin uses, but X is a bank in itself. I know what the fuck that they doing, but stablecoins outside of crypto. From identity verification to interoperability standards, public infrastructure is key to ensuring that digital finance works for everyone, not just for dominant players. For stablecoins to become a core part of the consumer payment mix, trust and reliability should potentially match or exceed what people expect from banks and credit cards. Otherwise, most vulnerable users, those with the fewest financial options, can pay the price when things go wrong. The marketplace is responding with innovations. WorldPay on Tuesday, May 2017, with cryptocurrency bank Wnba to promote stablecoin payouts, while stablecoin-focused cross-border payments platform Conduit raised $36 million in new funding on May 28. Meanwhile, legislation is advancing through U.S., which would create framework for issuers and banks are expanding a consortium approach to develop an interoperable stablecoin. All the same, stablecoins are here and what people are going to be utilizing. Period. I just wanted to read that one little part though. And this is what I wanted to come across to let you know how badly banks are scrambling, crying, huffing, puffing, and everything else right now because they're slipping their power out. Like even for myself, I just use the bank as a medium of exchange. That's it. Just because there's certain instances of what I have to make payments for through the bank, okay, I utilize you as a medium of exchange. Outside of that, I'll fix to stack my money over here in these areas because stable coins aren't going anywhere. Everything's being put into legislation and into bill. So that way this is a major circulation. So why wouldn't I take the open opportunity and be a pioneer to go ahead and start moving my money over to stable coins, and then I'm getting a higher fucking yield on my stable coins than I am with my traditional fiat? Let me go ahead and make a whole bunch of money right now while I have that open opportunity too, before this shit drops when everything is online. And I advise all of y'all to do too. Just advice. You do what you want to. You're going to do what you want to do. And I advise for you to do what you feel is best for you. In regards to what you feel is for your finances, I'm just giving you some logical implications to go behind it, since everything you see is right here in front of you. And that would just be, you know, an intelligent way of doing things for yourself. If you want to keep yourself in the traditional areas, by all means, go ahead. But for us entrepreneurs and pioneers that like to grab the bull by the horns and ride that motherfucker off into the sunset, we're going to put our stuff over into the stable coins and start accumulating our money there, especially like I said, when you get 4.6%, 5.5%, shit, when you get, on Ledger Wallet, and I got to say this, and this is why I got some of my USDC on Ledger Wallet, I get 11.5% annual percentage yield in APY for holding that shit on there. That's 11% alone on one fucking platform. Then, like I said, when you chop it up to all the other ones, put it across, shit, sitting on 20% APY and APR on my shit. While most of y'all in the traditional banking area, and yes, this is a poke, jokingly, of course, you're getting 0.01 and 0.02%. But if you got a credit union and minimum of $5,000 sitting in that bitch, okay, now you're up here in my arena, which is the 4 to 6%. But I get that off muscle on Coinbase and crypto.com, like I said earlier, just with $20. But you got to have $5,000 deposit, and you got to wait 3 months in order to start making your money. When on those platforms, you make it instantaneously. Oh, that blow right there. So if you took $5,000 right now and put it in a credit union, you got to wait that time before it starts maturing. Towards for me, if I put $5,000 into the stable coins, that's instant. That's instant. And then you start seeing monthly dividend payouts. So by the time that your stuff starts, I done got paid 3 to 6 fucking times off that $5,000. I'm going to let you think about it. I'm going to let you look at your finances. Do what you feel is best for you, but that's what I got for crypto news and crypto rant.
All right, man. Well, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm over here on fumes, dog.
Man, he over there eating.
And this nigga sound like the Crypt Keeper.
Hey,
like the Crypt Keeper over here, boy.
I gotta see my body, bro.
This nigga sound like one of the niggas off of the Sinners.
Right.
I want to see the movie. I heard it was good.
I heard it was too. I ain't seen it yet either.
Yeah, like I've been telling niggas a long time ago about that welcome sign in front of their home. I'm serious, man. You inviting anything in your household.
That's why mine says go the fuck away.
Mine said I was born a poor white child.
You fucking dumb dog.
He's dumb as hell.
Yeah, what was that movie? The Jerk. Yeah, that shit was funny. I was born a poor white child, a poor black child, nigga white in the motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Oh, shoot, man.
Shoot. If you want to wrap it up, you sound like you about to get KO.
Yeah, man. The rest of this stuff we can go over into the next day.
Finish it.
Not Streaker University. You want to do something quick about that?
Shit, we can do something quick. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so all right, folks. We talk about crypto in the news. We talk about injuries. We talk about a couple of things. Well, let's get over into what's been going on in YouTube Spaces, specifically. Kai Cenat. Those who don't know who Kai Cenat is, he came out with Streamer University. Well, as of right now, there might be some things going on in Streamer University that aren't so good. So let's check this out. Oops, excuse me.
I thought that was your stomach bubbling.
Do what, man?
I thought it was your stomach bubbling. Lord have mercy.
That
nigga funny. Lord have mercy.
Come on this plate. Lord have mercy.
Yo, man. Somebody.
Somebody. Do me a please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
What is that? Yeah, I heard of that. What is that? A Badia.
One who doesn't have a job, as Kai Cenat would finally release his Streamer University, sparking absolute chaos between 100 of the most unemployed streamers. Now, everything would start off normal, with Kai Cenat essentially explaining all the rules of campus, and the students going to their dorm rooms. However, when the public found the location of campus, it's safe to say things would go a little off the rails, as there would be hordes of people swarming outside, and even other uninvited streamers trespassing to try and suck some of that Kai Cenat clout. But anyways, do be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Check out my clothing brand's new summer drop with the link in the description, and let's go all the way back to the very beginning of Streamer University. Whenever Kai would explain that, if anyone
I wasn't paying attention, dog.
and trespassed on campus, they would be dealt some pretty serious repercussions, foreshadowing what was to come in the near future.
If you do not belong on my fucking campus, I'm telling you, hold on, let me talk. If you do not belong on my campus, I am now live, so rules could come into play. Now listen, if you are caught, if people know where you are at, you will be arrested for trespassing. We have cops here. This is ours for the final days we have. The amount of cops that are on lock, from police you just see and undercover, are all around. I have cameras all over campus, everywhere, literally everywhere. Campus, I have all cameras everywhere.
Now, despite Kai literally saying the repercussions that would come from trespassing in Streamer University, some people just couldn't help themselves. And while most of them were by law in the right, like they were standing outside the gates, there were multiple people that decided to do the complete opposite by going inside the university, fucking risking it all, just so they can get an extra 500 viewers.
Nigga, they saying you snuck in.
They saying I snuck in?
Let me see your schedule.
I lost it. This is the paper. I was just in Emily's class.
And who?
Emily's, extra Emily's. I was just there.
Nah, what's your name? Nah, never seen him before.
How are you gonna trespass in the university just to get fucking humiliated? Kai said loud and clear at the beginning of his stream that if you trespass on campus, you will get arrested. I just don't get why this guy thinks this is an okay thing to do.
Nah,
never seen this nigga before. Hey, Monte. Yo, what? I ain't seen this nigga's name on the list, bro.
But you on the list for real, gang? Like, yeah, I was on the main list. After T-Mobile added those guys that were on the T-Mobile thing. You
on the T-Mobile joint?
Yeah.
For where? I ain't never seen you before, bro. So wait, this is your first day?
This is my first day. I got
you playing with you know,
I said he sent me, but he wouldn't be able to get it.
Let me see your email then. So wait, okay, what is the email? What's the Streamer University email?
Hell no, I don't know.
Oh shit, that's an easy one. That's an easy one, game.
You can tell now that bro was really regretting this decision. Like he trespassed on campus, committed a literal crime, just to get humiliated and arrested, quite literally live on his own stream. It does not get more trigger warning jobless than that.
Yeah. For what?
Because, bro.
I'm actually, ask Kai, bro. Ask Kai.
Nah, I'm gonna tell him. Let me see your key card.
Don't got it on me. Hey, you got your key card?
Oh, I got my shit. I ain't
Yeah,
playing.
me too. Oh yeah,
You ain't got no key card, no nothing.
It's in my dorm. It's in my dorm.
I honestly just don't get people that do stuff like this. Like, not only are you breaking the rules and looking like an absolute idiot, but you're literally going to get arrested for this behavior. Like, was it really worth the 500 viewers? I guarantee you nobody even followed you from it. Everyone is literally laughing at you, bro. Because not only is he breaking the law, but he seems like an actual weirdo. However, this would only be the tip of the iceberg for drama in Streamer University, because numerous fights would break out around the same time that a gang formed on floor 7 of the dorms. With the first fight
So Max, what was it that you heard about Streamer University now that was so you know? What was
Cooking
it
with
that you heard?
Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
You went to Streamer University?
Yeah, she's at Streamer University, but basically it's going around that she cheated on her man at Streamer University on live.
We covered that yesterday.
Didn't we cover that yesterday?
Yep.
I mean, we covered that she cheated. I didn't know she was at Streamer University.
Yeah, that's where it happened at.
Yeah, that's where it happened, bro. Remember? Because even when she was blasting the dude,
Her at a Streamer University party.
and that's when all dudes came up and started slapping her on her ass. And she was like, "It's okay, I don't mind." Him right there. You see him right there. He back there.
Yeah, that
and then remember that.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with
She's a chameleon.
Professor.
This generation is we're so fucked, dude.
Cooking with Kaya responds to the critics after she's seen dancing around a group of men and let them slap her backside during a party at Streamer University while her boyfriend, Zai Bron, was at a nearby hotel.
Look, read this.
Ooh, we said never trust no bitch.
Ooh, she
y'all learn from me. Yeah, she ain't cute.
Like, if the truth come out, you're gonna be looking.
I think she part
I would suggest
Dominican.
stop tweeting.
You think she is?
Yeah, she has the Dominican head. She part Dominican. No offense to my Dominicans. Y'all do got that head.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't do them like that. I like that.
You know how some of the women, some Dominican women got the Dominican head. I call them. They all look kind of a little bit the same.
How can you cheat with someone you're not with? And what did I do? Like, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm having fun.
Insecurity.
Streamer University. Hello?
She just broke up with him right there.
Yeah.
How you overdose on
Yep, just did.
Yep. She just broke up with him right there. Had he not said,
Yeah. That's what
Did she just get somebody? No, did she get somebody?
If only y'all knew the half, y'all would not be talking. But like I said,
One of the matter is that Cooking with Kaya, dudes was following her because let's face it, she has some feminine ways and she cooked. But it started to come out that Cooking with Kaya actually is a chameleon, hyenodon, pachyderm, troglodyte.
She never. See, here's the thing. She never displayed anything feminine. Only thing she displayed is that she could cook and she could move her ass.
You got it right.
And she has nice tits. That is it. But I'm at this. You said what?
they're not big enough for me.
Well, my thing is, I'm at a point where I'm starting to think them bitches might be fake.
They might be. The way she been acting.
I'm gonna let y'all have this moment, ZG.
She mid. She below mid.
Like,
on there nice size, but
He's regular.
Anyways, I have fun. I had fun with the girls
He's so
tonight.
regular in the face.
I'm not gonna speak on it. But
She regular.
Yep, I hear.
social
I hear that.
finally got out. Finally had fun.
Yeah, I hear that
Well,
northern
I
accent.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I had a great time with them.
she Dominican, all right. She
That
part
club was
Dominican.
fun. I don't care what y'all was talking about. White people or not, them white people was so fun.
Sound like it to me. You're the one that I know that it's. She don't sound like her.
I'm not gonna spill tea because I'm not like that. Like I have.
I ain't hear.
I
can't. I'm sorry, Drake. You said what?
I'm not like that. But y'all speak
I
on
said,
something
nah,
that y'all doing.
she sound more like she's from like Philly or some shit, not necessarily from with the Dominican.
I said she's Dominican, not from the Dominican Republic. She's Dominican. Sound like she's from up north. Up north, northern Dominican.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You don't know the northern Dominicans, do you? Like that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's it. So the ones who are like half and half, they kind of talk like her a little bit. Who really? She probably don't even speak Spanish. And it's the ones who don't speak Spanish. She probably don't even speak Spanish, but she sound like she from up north. She sound like she a northern Dominican chick. But all them hoes crazy.
I have to look into it. Go ahead, play it. I gotta look at that.
Cooking with niggas. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself, man.
I didn't get caught doing nothing. Whether somebody was behind,
You got caught fighting around. Stop lying, bitch.
I had no idea. Or whatever y'all talking about, I had no idea of that. Like, whether I'm with somebody or not, I don't even play like that. Like,
She look like she smell like burnt curling iron.
Got them old curling iron juice.
Got them old curling iron juice. Goddamn smell to it, dog.
That's funny.
Smell like goddamn hair dryer.
don't talk about it on Twitch, but you're tweeting stuff. You're tweeting lies.
Bitch.
You're tweeting lies. So if you want to talk about it publicly, we could talk about it. You decide, okay? Or we pull out receipts. You talk about it. Because I'm not even like that. I don't like this internet messy stuff. So if you want to go public about it, we can go public. And you're not going to like that. I did nothing wrong. I've literally done nothing wrong. I had fun with the girls, and that was that. No, I'm not going to do that. But anyways, yeah, like I said, last day of Streamers University. Give me my charger, please. Last day of Streamers University is tomorrow. I go home to my house where I live.
No, she's not. She's known for her viral cooking videos and platforms.
And we're starting back to streams. No, I do not, y'all.
So she's all nigga.
W Rosie.
Pause it.
Yeah, I'm
Sean?
I seen the picture.
Ooh, she kind of. You pause that too. Hey, Sean, look at the screen. What? Why you pause on her like that?
Yeah, she got them DSLs, nigga.
She kind of busted, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
You busted.
She looked like she had a rough. Rough couple of years of her childhood. Looked like they were rough, nigga. Yeah. But Well, yeah, that's pretty much all that was it. But it was just controversy and all that shit. Too bad too bad they left our, they lost our invitation in the mail, but it's all good. Maybe
Who
next
lost
year. You said what?
Who lost the invitation in the mail?
Yeah, we lost our invitation in the mail. So, but maybe next year, bro. Right?
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah, next year. Shit. Get us on Streaming University, nigga. Shit, we'd be multi-millionaires by the time we leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well, that's
arrested her having drugs in her house.
Who?
Kaya. Allegedly, they arrested her because her neighbor called the law on her in her home, and they found drugs in her house, and that was back in 2024.
Was it specifically? It's specific. What type of they found?
It wasn't specific.
Yeah,
might be her pookie ass boyfriend.
Probably. Cause she is. She left the one dude for pookie. Cause he
fucking with niggas.
Slapped the ass. I mean,
while she in the kitchen cooking, he goddamn burying the stash in the backyard.
Boy, he digging her backside out.
Fucking with niggas. Fucking with niggas. Fucking with niggas.
You know, it's just rough.
Hey, we gonna start a new segment called "Fucking with Niggas." Fucking with niggas. Fucking.
There you go.
Well, yeah, man. Shit, it sound like I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Sound like you are about to fall asleep, Sean.
Crash.
It was a good one. Sorry if I was late, y'all.
No, it's okay, man.
It was a very good show. Thank y'all for coming in and watching. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please, next time that you're here, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help us out so that way we can get into the algorithm. And the more people that you guys share these videos with and get on board, the more people that we can become to help not only become billionaires, but also give them insightful information and give them some shit to make them laugh. So 3-Man Podcast appreciates each and every last one of y'all out there in YouTube land.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Better than that, dog.
Hey, you're absolutely right.
All right, folks.
Goddamn back scratcher, guys. I got me. Hey, man. Hey, y'all gotta do.
Go ahead, dude. Go on the tangent.
He gone.
He gone. Okay.